attacks to all the naughty people way back when. Ooh.
Ooh.
Origin story. Gotta give it to somewhat.
True.
But specifically, the 4 that you guys met down in, I'm gonna give it the description of some, but Eldrin, Olgren, Kale, and Thalia.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep up with the NPCs and getting it in there so you guys can have that information at all times. So if you see one, if you don't see like one in there, please let me know, so that I can update it.
For sure. Alright, we are live, by the way.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, recap of last week. Last week on Adventures in Aruria, the party delved deeper into the doppelgangers' lair, their senses heightened as they prowled through the shadowy corridors. Along the way, they uncovered hidden secrets and vital information about the doppelgangers' plans. In their exploration, the group stumbled upon a grim discovery: 4 prisoners held captive in dark, damp cells. The prisoners, influential figures, were relieved but weakened by their ordeals. Kale Windrider, tall and imposing Aarakocra, chief merchant of the Trade Consortium. Eldrin Fairwind, slender and elegant half elf with silver hair, as high advisor to the Council of Arumaris. Thalia Stoneforge, stout and fiery-haired dwarf, a member of the Mechanist Collective Guild. And Olgren, a previously acquainted figure who you found out maybe the first one that you met is not who you originally thought they were. Rescuing the prisoners not only brought gratitude but also crucial insights into the doppelgangers' network and their sinister plot threatening Arumaris.
I just remembered in my notes I wrote, we moved on and came across 2 jail people, one a Birdman and the other is fucking Olgren.
Nice.
Oh,
The session-
2 minutes.
The session concluded with the party navigating the dark, twisting sewers beneath Arumaris, seeking a safe route to Henri's homestead in the peaceful town of Hardersfield, located on the outskirts of the city.
Yeah.
So your group, in its newly found state, continue to prowl through the sewers, braving the stench. Eventually, finding a way up an iron ladder through a sewer head into the city itself. You find yourselves, from where you can see, somewhere in the 3rd ring of the city.
Is that the most, like the external ring?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, this is the
It's like Attack on Titan,
outermost
gotcha.
ring. Yes, that's exactly what it's like. Attack on Titan or Bosnian Zed.
Oh, true.
With Eero. Ah. I see.
Gotcha. Oh, what did you say Eldrin was? What was his title?
Eldrin is an advisor to the specific names.
Okay.
The Luminary Arcanum.
Gotcha. So just saying I'm just saying this to make sure I got this right. So that's him. Kale is the chief merchants of Arumaris, or one of the chief merchants.
One of the chief merchants.
And then Talia is the head of the Mechanist Collective Guild.
A member of the Mechanist Collective.
A member of the Mechanist Collective Guild. Or Mechanist Archive. What would you say?
Mechanist Collective.
Okay. And they're all from Arumaris, or they all do their work in Arumaris?
Yes. All seem to be people of influence.
Mm-hmm.
Information that you, Divinos, Aravan, and Neve have.
Nice. Alrighty. Hang on, I gotta get. So we're just outside of the sewers right now, into the third ring. Are we outside of the third ring or inside of the third ring?
You're in the third ring.
Gotcha. I'll look towards the 3 that we saved, and I'll just go. Now, do you need anything else before we get out of here, or should we just go?
Well, you know, it'd probably be a good idea to take him with us. Report to the Carvers.
Well, I don't know if the doppelgangers have already had occupied that sort of thing.
I don't think it's a good idea at the moment to expose ourselves. As Elgrim kind of steps up and out of the sewers. Yeah, they have our identities, they have our memories. It'd be a hard-fought victory to be able to go in and explain what has happened.
My first idea was to come back and see if whoever's taking over Ogren's position is in jail or whatnot, just to make sure that we can trust the Cerberus. You know what I mean?
Henri, will your farm suit all of us? Could we all go and stay there and maybe come up with a game plan together?
Well, I believe it's big enough for all of us. Maybe except for a hero. Might be a little tight squeeze for you. I did, well, I built some of it, but it's mainly a sort of like a hand-me-down sort of thing through the family, you know? But yes, sorry, to answer your question.
Okay,
yes.
yeah. Damn old people, they get off on tangents having to speak about all their shit, you know?
Now let me tell you about my whole life story.
Well, I think we should head on out that way then.
All right. Well, I know the way. Should we be a little bit more stealth-like? What time is it right now, Andrew?
It is about midday at this point.
It was midday when we went to investigate the house.
Was it? I thought it was
Yeah.
earlier in the morning that you guys did that.
No, it's like 11 a.m.
Yeah, because we had just left the other place to go here to the house to go underground. So yeah, he's right. It was like 11 o'clock in the morning.
We concluded our investigation at the library.
Oh, okay. Then it's getting close to dusk.
Not to be that guy, but
That's right. I don't remember those fine details.
Mm-mm.
all right, I am fine. I will remember the details for you.
Thank you.
Got him.
Andrew's personal secretary.
Someone's got to do it.
Well, it's gonna be dusk. Well, if it's gonna be dusk, I don't think we'll have to be too cautious about it. I know how much you can expect from that.
I'd appreciate anywhere to just get a good meal.
Well, it probably
Moldy
won't be-
bread and cups of dank water weren't really suiting us down there.
Henri, you got food at the place?
The man said he was a farmer, right?
Sorry about that. I was on a call. Well, I do have my apple tree, and I got some provisions at home. Yes, should be all right for a few days.
Well, lead the way, my friend.
All right. I'll look around. What does the third ring consist of? Is it like a lot of fields and stuff like
yeah,
that? Or...
third ring is mostly rural. You guys find yourself on like one of the only stone streets that are kind of leading into the city proper. But the rest of it is, you look around and you see a lot of like farmsteads, cattle, sheep, stuff like that, that are mostly kind of pinned in at this point in the day. But it is, mostly kind of like rural, except for a large wall you see in the distance.
Right.
The girl.
All right. Let's avoid any sort of common areas and make our way out of here. And I'll start making my way towards the exits. Someone just pop in. Oh, I think Cam's here. We're coming in. I just saw him enter. Oh, there he is.
Hey, bud.
Welcome. All we did was just talk a little bit, and we're all heading to my farm, Henri's farm.
Going to farming simulator?
Yes.
Yeah. Farming Simulator 2016.
Where did
Just
you-
Specifically
where did you-
2016.
Where did you go?
That's a good one.
I would probably know how far away.
Some of my music. It's not working.
Oh, what happened?
I'm sorry. There's just, some of my music's not working. There we go. Not too far. It is kind of across the river. Probably about an hour to 2 hours walk.
Yeah, sounds about right. And I'll say I'll keep a watch out for any sort of like guards, or common folk, I suppose, that would be out here tilling the fields or whatnot. It's like a basic perception, I guess. Well,
One second.
no worries, take your time.
That's to us meeting the debt collectors at your farm.
Damn. Savage.
Savage.
You see desks settling over Arumaris, the rural third ring. It's pretty quiet, except for the occasional rustle of livestock. You see a couple of families kind of calmly loading some carts, seemingly headed in the same direction as you are. Um, Partly joining the procession, kind of moving through the city gates, as the towering spires of Arumaris recedes behind you. There's not many guards you notice out here, not many patrols. The oppressing eye of the Cerberus doesn't seem to reach too far into this area. But you see that the road to Hardisfield is lined with fields and patches of forest outstretched before you. Air is filled with the soothing sounds of nature, providing a stark contrast to the tension that you guys just left. After a couple of hours of walking, the landscape begins to change. Fields grow more cultivated, the air growing a little bit colder. Eventually, you see Hardisfield appear on the horizon, a quaint farming town along the river, with Arumaris' silhouette visible in the distance. Coming into view, you see a modest farmhouse, surrounded by lush fields. I'm actually going to pull up.
So these rings cover immense territory.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
like in comparison, if you're looking at the city itself, if you're like scaled view, like that's how big the city is. Hardisfield is much smaller. Silverbrook much smaller.
Okay.
Mars is quite literally the largest city
Dang.
on the in Aurora.
Damn. Like the big hub city.
And Dominic did some very wonderful work, so I'm gonna pull up his.
You flatter me.
And read from his. So in the heart of Hardisfield, nestled between vibrant green hills of Adrosia, lies a small nondescript farmhouse denoted by a fairly large apple tree. The farmhouse is thatch-roofed house with ivy-covered stone walls and windows adorned with pots, bursting with different veggies and the vibrant flowers. With a quick glance, some are dead, but many are still kicking. Outside, there's a small garden behind the house with a large apple tree, whose branches are heavy with fruit. Next to the old wooden door, a small doghouse sits quietly in the front. The peeling paint and old wood shows years of unuse, as a small etching on the front of the doghouse reads something in Dwarven.
Well, welcome. I do make you, su casa, mi casa, as they say. In Elvish, I guess. I'll walk up to the door and oh, is it? Shoot, I don't. Hang on.
I am streaming in Discord.
Definitely.
Ooh. Someone figured out how to do that.
I'm not gonna have a roof, but
that's all good. Watching stream. Ooh. Yeah, I like that. Very nice, Andrew.
thank you.
I'll give me 1 second. What did I put?
For those of us that can speak Dwarven, can we find out what that was on the doghouse?
In the chat.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I forgot I could read dwarves too.
I love the way it looks.
Looks like a key.
It does look like a key.
Yeah.
It's a secret to the whole game. We win.
That'd be really
Oh,
impressive.
what's
to be
that?
honest.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Almost clicked on it too.
Uh-oh.
If you want the, like, I for some reason can't copy it, but I posted the artwork of Hardersfield in the artwork tab a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you wanted a visual of what it looks like. And Henri's house is a bit out of like the way of the other houses. It kind of separates itself from the rest.
Yeah, it's a bit farther into the it's like right on the edge of the forest, I would say. Oh my god. And that's Arumaris in the distance, isn't it?
That it is.
Damn.
Oh, well, it's a nice home you have.
Thank you, thank you.
Very humble.
You gotta say rustic.
Thank you. I've tried to keep it up to the best of my abilities, but it's hard being by yourself and just tilling and just a lot. But either way, do make yourselves at home. Yeah. Are y'all hungry?
Oh, I'm famished. It's Kale, the Aarakocra, kind of speaks up.
I can imagine. Y'all have been in there for quite some time, I suppose. Oh, here, come on in. Now I'll go ahead and I'll take out my key and unlock the two locks on the door.
Again, in Dungeon Alchemist, I'm gonna, or in Discord.
Oh, God, I keep clicking everything. I gotta get that somehow. Someday I'll figure out how to show that in stream, but
Yeah,
everyone can take just my word for it. It looks very nice and very homey.
Inside the small, quaint abode, an earthy scent of must and mildew permeates the air. The slightly ramshackled home is untidy, although there's enough space to fit everyone inside. And it's a bit snug for Hero with the low ceiling. Despite the wear and tear, the interior remains homey. Fireplace, although unlit, brings a sort of comfort. The mantle is covered with knickknacks and wood carvings, along with a makeshift dagger or two. Dried herbs hang around the mantle, along with a few cups of old tea. Further in around, the house is furnished with as an old, well-worn cushioned bench sits near the fireplace, though a bit threadbare at the edges. Patchwork quilt made from scraps of fabric in a multitude of colors and patterns is draped over the back, ready to provide extra warmth on chilly nights. Nearby, a rocking chair with a slightly wobbly leg creaks gently, and beside it is an untouched rocking chair kept tidy and neat.
Well, here. Sorry about the mess. Let me go ahead and grab y'all something to drink. Does anyone want any tea? I made it myself. I just got to heat up the water and whatnot.
That would
kind
be
of
great.
tea?
Flick my fingers and start a bonfire on the hearth.
Oh, well, that makes it a lot easier. Let me see what kind of teas I have. Hang
What good
on,
is
let me
magic
see.
if you're not going to use it, eh?
Very true. Oh, I think actually pull that over here. That way that can still show. There we are. Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly how I kind of envisioned how big it would be.
Thank you. Thank you.
For My
I'll
cat
go
just
ahead
jumped on
now.
my face.
I'll go ahead and I'll grab the like a cooking pot. We can go outside, fill it up with water from the little spigot outside, like old-fashioned spigot. And
Do that so you guys can
Yeah.
see everything
Appreciate it.
instead of just like the black room.
yeah. Also go outside towards the apple tree and pick like probably about 10 apples or so. Put them in the pot. Walk back to the place.
Oh, are the curtains drawn or are they covering?
They're
the
probably
place?
covered right now. A little
Okay.
dusty as well.
I'm just gonna start shooting off prestidigitation, just like cleaning up his musty, dusty ass house.
That's nice.
If I had, I was going to do the same thing, but I was like,
I mean, hey, he'd
I like
probably
start
appreciate
smacking
it.
the nails back in the floorboards with my hands.
Puts a hand through the floorboards.
Oh, damn.
Oh no.
So do any of you, I'm talking to the group that we saved, speak Undercommon? Or can read Undercommon?
I do. Kale. As a merchant from many trades, I'm kind of required to know a lot of different languages.
This is a letter of something that we found written in Undercommon, and maybe if you can read it, and it might lead us in a direction that we need to go.
Oh, where did you pick it up?
We got it in the estate room there underneath where we just came from. It was the master bedroom, or whatever you want to call it. It was on the desk.
Sure. Would you like me to read it out loud for you?
Yeah, we're all here to. Yeah, please.
All right. On the top it says, subject, plan for sowing chaos in Arumaris. High Priest Verixis, I write to you from our hidden base beneath the city of Arumaris. Our operations have been proceeding with great success. Our mission to sow chaos and discord within the city's heart continues to align with the dark will of Thalkaroth. Here I outline our current strategies and future plans to ensure the collapse of Arumaris into the shadows. 1. Infiltration of officials. We have successfully replaced several key officials with our operatives. These doppelgangers now hold positions of influence, allowing us to manipulate city decisions, delay vital operations, and instigate conflicts within the Council of Arumaris. Our agents have been embedded in the following positions: a high-ranking member of the Mechanist Collective Guild, an advisor to the Council of Arumaris, and the head of the local Merchants Guild. He kind of stops and looks around at the rest of the previous prisoners. 2. Sabotage and misdirection. Our operatives, disguised as members of the notorious Ivory Brotherhood, have been conducting a series of high-profile crimes. By framing the Brotherhood, we divert suspicion from our true intentions and destabilize trust within the city's power structures. Recent actions include the assassination of key figures opposing our influence, the sabotage of magic technology demonstrations including the Green Fire incident, planting false evidence to mislead the Cerberus and cause infighting. 3. Cultivating fear and mistrust. We've been spreading rumors and propaganda to incite fear and mistrust among the populace. This effort includes propagating tales of the Ivory Brotherhood's supposed resurgence and imminent attacks, instigating panic through mysterious deaths and disappearances attributed to various scapegoats, and using our shadow magic to create eerie, unexplainable phenomena, heightening paranoia. Immediate orders are to increase the frequency of our dark rituals to accelerate the summoning process, replace the remaining key officials to gain full control over city operations, escalate acts of terror attributed to the Ivory Brotherhood to break the will of the citizens, and prepare our agents for a coordinated attack to coincide with the next major city event, ensuring maximum chaos and confusion. May the shadows guide us to victory, and Thal Karoth reign over this land. In darkness, Shadow Agent Zerath.
Fuck.
Henri's just kind of standing there at the doorway, just like, well, that's a lot right there.
Well, I guess that and matter Shadow Quill was looking into had some legs.
Do you guys think we're in too deep?
Well, I think if anything, we definitely need to pass this information along.
Yeah, but to who now?
Who? Yeah.
Well, the one or two people that we know have not been compromised.
How do we know?
Well, we knock them out, just like we did these other guys. So we knock them out, they turn back, and then we know, right?
Well, it's possible. I'm sure
Noted.
there's ways of discovering these sort of creatures.
Apparently, there's some magic that can reveal, somebody that's not in a true form.
Oh, I still like the idea of a one hero punch.
I don't like the idea of punching a political figure.
I do. That's fine with me. Hero, I give you permission.
All right, let's do it.
Well, either way, does anyone want some tea? I had also some apples, and I'll kind of just put the pot in the middle. The apples kind of bobbing in the water there. Yeah, feel free to eat. Grab some of these apples, and I'll start up the tea when I can.
So this is your plan, to go up and punch all of the ones that are changed into our forms?
Well, is this Eldrin?
Ogren.
Olgren?
Mhm.
We don't know what to do. I mean, we just know what worked down below. This is scary. I've never seen or thought anything like this could ever happen.
Well, assuming that the professor hasn't been compromised, I'm sure there's something he can, help with.
How do we know? I mean, we could just punch him in the face, I suppose. But my thinking is, if we go to the library, there might be something on these sort of shape-shifting people. Andrew, can I make some sort of check to see if I would know anything about shapeshifters, people that even like illusions on different forms or anything like that?
Sure, you can make a Arcana check or a Nature check.
Arcana or nature?
Somebody gives you guidance.
Yep.
Again, I remember the small details.
Mhm.
That wonderful, wonderful little spell.
Let's try this. I'm gonna do I think it's Arcana. Oof, not the best.
Roll a d4.
I mean, you've heard of and have had experience with
14.
with people who have been able to create grand illusory spells.
Mm-hmm.
And you know of a particular race of changelings that are able to change their forms. Not necessarily at will, though. It takes a bit of a process.
All right. I'll let the party know that. That's about all I know from all the books I keep and whatnot. Here, let me just start the tea. And I'll go ahead, I'll put the pot over the fire. Now, was it you, youngin? And I'll point to, brain is trying to remember character names. Calcus. That's it. There it is. Now, Calcus, you said you wanted to know what kind of tea I have. I have a few. I like a big selection of different types.
Well, sure. Which one's your favorite?
My favorite. I like a good bitter tea. It's something that's been seeping in for quite a while. You know, that way it gets your nostrils and it really wakes you up. You know. But I can give you something like a green tea or some herbal tea that I've made from these herbs that I put out on the shelf. Although they die real quick, and I've been gone for a hot minute, so I'll see what I can scrounge up for everyone. Does everyone want tea?
I do.
That'd be lovely.
Right, yeah.
Oh, shit.
And like I said, make sure to eat some apples. I got some bread and some provisions in the kitchen. If you just want anything else, just go ahead and look for it. I don't have any meat. I haven't went hunting in a while.
Well, don't worry about the flavor. I can deal with that.
All right. And I'll just go ahead. I'll have the tea heat up. I'll start.
Although I can't do much for the texture. But if we want anything to taste like anything else, let me know.
All right. And I'll just kind of scrounge around a bit, see what I can cook up, or if I can grab anything. Probably have some bread, but it might be a little bit moldy, so I'll just kind of cut off the moldy parts of the bread. Just like, it'll be all right. These young, they're not old like I am. It's not gonna hurt their stomachs.
So you folk have you're talking about this, but you've never heard of doppelgangers before.
Is this Thalia, I'm guessing? Talia? Oh, Eldrin, sorry. Elvin accent, gotcha.
Yeah, my voice is mixed.
It's all good.
Right.
It's all good. It happens. Sometimes I'm pretty sure
Well,
Blue's gonna come
what
out
I
here
have
in a
ever heard
second.
about
Doppelgangers.
or doppelgangers.
Never heard of them before.
Now I know of some people that can change their shape through a few minutes or take some time, but never something so instant like we saw.
They're familiar to what you are talking about. What you're referring to are changed things. Doppelgangers are a monstrosity in a different variety.
Oh. Well, now I feel bad for letting them go. I hope they're not going to cause any havoc.
Oh, well, from what we've heard in that note, they're going to cause plenty of havoc.
Right.
But I've come across a couple in my many years on this planet. More specifically, what kind of puts them apart from the changelings is that they are able to read one's thoughts, which gives them a huge advantage when taking on somebody's persona, as ours. And through the torture that they put us through, they were able to extract a great amount of information and memories from us.
Do you know how to reveal them?
There are some spells that can reveal a true creature's form. But other than that, the only other way is through killing
Knocking them
them,
out.
knocking them out. Yes, so where they don't have the ability to keep their form.
Well, I guess that's probably a good
At
thing,
least, I mean, yes, the lesser ones are able to, or so the more powerful doppelgangers are able to keep their form through unconsciousness until death.
Oh.
right? Well, that makes sense. Are there any ways to sort of destroy the magic around them, or
Well, it's the thing. It's not necessarily a magical ability. It is more of a the nature of them as a monster.
right? So more like a racial sort of thing.
Quite yes.
Damn. That's gonna be a lot harder than we thought just by beating them unconscious, especially if they're stronger. Man, I don't like this one bit.
Are we still able to speak in each other's minds?
Only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Calcus, can you hear me?
Indeed, you can.
Hey, everybody.
Oh,
Are we going to do this? I mean, can we trust these four? Are we?
Well, to be fair, they were the ones that were kidnapped.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's really our problem, but it's gonna.
It could end
I
up
all
our
I've se-
problem.
That's what I was about to say, right? I don't want anything to happen to any of the kids' families that I story tell to, or I sort of feel a duty to make sure that this, doesn't go further. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. So I don't really have more places to go. Not going back to Draconia. I've got a small little job here. So it's either that or start wandering. And if they're going to destabilize everything, no matter where I wander to, it's going to be chaos.
Right, makes sense.
So we're going to work together. I guess become a small family.
Well, family's a
We gotta
strong
put
word.
we got to put our trust in each other, right?
Right. Well, everyone tell this sequence right now.
Well, I do have one. And I think I better at least bring everything to the table before we move forward. Because I don't want you guys shooting at me or anything. You guys know me as Erevan Shadowglass, and that's truly who I am. But I'm not from here. I'm from the ethereal plane.
The who now?
The ethereal plane. The plane of, well, oddly enough, the plane of dreams. And, Ira, come on out.
Oh,
Uncle Iro. Oh.
oh.
And at this point, you see this little, kind of like a static electric being come out from behind me over my shoulder.
Ugh.
This is Ira, and he's a quarry. And like I said, we're from the ethereal plane of dreams, and our world was attacked. And if you noticed, I got a little shook up back there when they talked about the dark shadow. Well, it was a dark shadow that kind of came after us in our world. And I'm a host here for Ira, and we escaped our world and came here. And so if you see me on edge and a little bit of not trusting anybody or anything, because I know the dark shadow's still searching for us. So I wanted to bring this out. Ira, do you have anything to say?
As Ira's form kind of solidifies, you see his presence, ethereal, kind of majestic. Greetings, brave souls. I am Ira, a quarry from the plane of dreams, bound to Erevan. Be patient with him, he's a bit of a fuck. But I appreciate him.
Oh, you seem to have more manners than him, so.
He doesn't get it from me.
Really? Is this where we're taking this? Really?
Hey, you're the one who wanted to reveal me. Though I have been itching to get out of that brain of yours.
I just didn't want to hold anything back. If we're gonna do this, we have to share and know who each other is, and have each other's backs.
I suppose now is a better time than any. That are going to be associating ourselves with the rest of them. It's been a pleasure to get to know you over the past couple of days.
Henri's kind of just looking over and like, what? What the plane of what? What is happening? And kind of like reaches out to touch Iro a little bit, like trying to prod him.
It's kind of like a weird feeling of kind of like cool sensation, almost like thread going through like your fingers.
Ooh.
But almost kind of like weaving water.
Little cold static.
That tickles.
He's real, Henri.
Now, you might have to run by that whole thing by me again at some point. But so basically, what you're saying is that you go by the name Erevan, right?
That is my name, yes.
But you're not human.
I'm Kalishtar.
Oh right. Do I know what a Kalishtar is?
History check.
History. Oh shit. It's always a little slow on my end. Here we go. A 17.
Yeah, I did get your message.
Okay. Kalishtar are a unique and kind of intriguing people. They're a race born from the union of humans and Kori spirits. Unlike other races, Kalashtar have a dual nature, sharing their minds and souls with these benevolent spirits from the plane of dreams. They're known for heightened senses, telepathic communication, and strong mental resilience. Their connection with the Quarry also allows them to access knowledge and insights from beyond your realm.
Huh. All right. I believe I've read about your sort of your race. Pardon me. I hope I'm not coming off as a old fashioned.
I take no offense, please. I mean, I'm showing you, Ira here with me, so I'm welcoming all questions.
That's why that doppelganger said that you had two minds in your head. I was going to ask you about that, but I didn't know the right time to bring it back up. Well,
I tried to play it off the best I could, but
I appreciate your honesty, and I think that's very, especially for someone as young as you are, very and a little naive, I do have to say, but I feel like we've known each other for a while now, and not for a long time, but I appreciate the trust.
Our kind has frolicked with yours for many different generations.
I've just never met any two people. Do you guys go by a combination of a pronoun, or do you have separate ones for each of y'all?
We're two separate things.
You are welcome to speak with him at any time.
Well, do I just gotta like tap you on the
Are
shoulder?
you speaking for me now?
Oh, I'm sorry, Ira. I mean, if they wish to ask to speak to you, may they ask to speak to you?
I'm sure that can be fine.
All right.
Interesting enough, as long as they can answer a few questions of my own.
I mean, sure. I'm a book. might not be an open
always
book.
Intrigues
But,
me.
I mean, y'all can ask me anything you want. I think I might have twisted the truth a little bit here and there, but I've lived a long life, and I've done things I'm proud of and some things I'm not so proud of. Well, let's have some tea first. This is going to be a while down here, and we should probably eat, rest up if we can, and start discussing what we need to do around here.
I'll be here if any of you need me. As he kind of swirls and then enters back in through the symbol on Aravan's chest. And you see the dial kind of spin, and then come to a stop again.
Oh God, I hope he can't do that to us, can he? Aravan?
Only time will tell.
That's so cryptic of you, but I just don't want him flying in my eyeball.
Hopefully you don't have another tattoo around your ass.
No, I mean...
Excuse me. Henri.
Oh, yes?
As you're kind of going to take a sip of your tea, you notice through this kind of new information, this surprise, that your tea is frozen.
My tea's frozen?
Mm-hmm.
Nah. What? I'll like tilt it over, and have the A large ice
Kind of
cube.
slides out and then just smashes to the ground.
Huh.
You know, Henri, I say this one out loud. I know you were close to the cold finger of death, but that's a little excessive, don't you think?
I mean,
I don't think that's how you make iced tea.
this is Henri laughing too.
That's funny because that's exactly what I think Hero would say.
For sure. man.
During this time, you see Neve go to the corner of the carpet on the floor and just kind of peek up, bring it up.
I get ready.
Let me exit this.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Sure. If you are in Discord, you can see underneath the carpet is a small hatch.
Attack on Titan?
Now you just had to fiddle with things, huh?
Kale and Eldrin just kind of
Okay.
stand up and begin moving just away.
Oh, so that they can
Kind of away from you.
away from me?
Yep.
Ah.
What are you hiding now, old man?
Well, I didn't. Well, like I said, I was gonna be open about it. We had some tea and y'all eat and whatnot. This is gonna be a hard explanation, and I'll reach down. I'll just pull the carpet straight off of it and dust it off. And on it you see like a really like heavily marred and scratched out like symbol, but you can't make it out what it is. All right. And I'll reach down and I'll go ahead and I'll use my second key to unlock the latch. I'll go ahead and open the door. Open the hatch. All right. This is sort of a safe room in a way. This is really why I wanted y'all here.
Are you a smuggler?
In a sense, more the fact of a not truther, I suppose. Now, remember when I told y'all about the Ivory Brotherhood and how they came in here and started, extorting me and whatnot? Well, I lied about that. Actually, I don't even think they know where this is. But he kind of like reaches over and scratches his eye where the mark is. So about 15 years ago, long time, I was about in my late 20s. Well, here, it'd be better just to show you. And I'll go down to the... Oh, I hope that's not showing. Hang on one second. Ooh. Un momento. All right, cool. And now I actually have to hang on. I gotta go find my backstory. Just give me 1 second. Andrew, I think there's a more description if you want to read it.
Yeah, are you going inside?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll start going to the door to unlock it.
Beneath the faded thoroughbred rug in the threadbare rug in the living room reveals a heavy iron-bound trap door. The edges of the door are worn smooth by years of concealment, but something stands out. A logo faded and scratched away to be unrecognizable. When the trapdoor is lifted, it reveals a narrow spiral staircase descending into the shadows below. At the bottom of the stairs, a heavy wooden door stands untouched, years worth of dust and mold up the sides of its frame, its surface marked with carvings and symbols of bearing the mark of something once forgotten. Opening the door reveals a large workshop-like room, its air thick with the musty scent of old age.
Damn, this room smells like Henri, musty and old age.
At the bottom of the room is lined with shelves and weapon racks, each holding the remnant of an unknown past. Rusted swords, daggers, tools, and crossbows, once polished to a deadly sheen, have suffered years of disuse, making most of them unusable. Some blades are etched with carvings, while others are stained with the telltale signs of blood and are now rusted over. In the center of the room stands a long table, its surface cluttered with vials of dried and dusty herbs and bottles of unknown liquids. On the far wall, a set of studded leather armor hangs, eerily lifelike in the dim light, with a dark black cape and hood with years of age. The armor is dented and scratched, bearing the scars of battle spots. The once bright metal is now dulled with age, but the craftsmanship remains evident, each piece fitted together with meticulous care. Old parchments line the walls, now faded maps that mark specific areas in Eldrosia and beyond. Old sketches of different noble-like people with X's across them.
Henri, were you an assassin?
Well, I like to call it more of a problem solver, but about 50 years ago I was. And I'll walk over to the armor and I'll dust off the chest piece, which is like a studded leather, and it has a symbol that looks familiar to the or similar to the Ivory Brotherhood symbol that you've seen before. Like it's like the their masks that they wear, and sort of that way. Except it looks about 50 years old. Now, this is a part of me that is no longer sort of, yeah, just like that. That I'm no longer with. It's been a long, long time, and something I regret in my life. And I didn't want this to come up because I'm already in a whole bunch of, pardon my French, shit. And
You're part of the Ivory Brotherhood.
I used to be, yes. Years
Yeah,
ago.
hell, 50 years ago, you might have been a fucking founding member.
Well, I want to say that, but I did do a lot. And a lot of stuff I was not proud of. And I'm sorry for hiding against y'all. Y'all didn't need that.
If you're not so proud of it, why do you have an entire basement dedicated?
Well,
This
I
is a
wanted...
fucking museum.
Not wrong. A lot of this stuff probably belongs in a museum as well. It's something that you kind of keep in memory. That way you know it's there. And you know not to go back to it. Whenever you do something that you don't like,
I mean,
it's... Oh, go ahead.
to be fair, Henri, you got one foot in the grave. I'm not sure that things are that bad with the Ivory Brotherhood and that they'd be looking for you on a recruitment poster.
Well, no, I doubt it. I doubt they're trying to hire me. I'm pretty sure they're just trying to kill me.
Speaking of which, did you roll your D100 for the day?
That's right. Hang on.
Immediately has a heart attack down here.
That would be funny. And I'm just gonna roll for shits and giggles. Oh, too close.
So those guys that were looking for you there in the city,
All right.
were they looking to kill you? I mean, what did they want?
Those, from what I can remember, they seem like more like hired help in a way of speaking, lesser on the totem pole of the sort of cult that they got going on nowadays. But when Thalia, who was talking about the Ivory Brotherhood? Who was
Kale.
Kale, yeah, Kale, gotcha. Now, whenever Kale said something about, you said something about the Ivory Brotherhood sort of been overtaken by this sort of organization of doppelgangers.
That's what it said on the paper.
Right. I was sort of relieved that maybe they killed all the old members and are just taking over their identities. But that means they still probably would want to kill me. But at the same time, hopefully all of them are kind of gone. It's probably about time I tell you why I got out of it. Now, about 50 years ago again, I had a little something with one of the other members there. And, well, we wanted to get out. We didn't want to be killers anymore, especially due to the fact that she was pregnant. So, we tried our best to figure out a good way to get out, and it didn't end up so well. And they ended up killing her. So I ran. I don't know what happened to the youngin that she had. I just I don't know. She told me to run, and I ran.
I'm sorry.
I appreciate that. It's been years though. It's been better. I do miss her. She was a lovely dragonborn lass. Actually, funny enough, now that I kind of think about it,
Papa?
I was waiting for
Wild twist.
That would be wild. That would be funny.
Papa.
That's a God damn it. That's one of the whole reasons I came to town, to see if some sort of half dragonborn. And when I saw you, Divinos, I actually got a little scared. But I don't believe we're related. You don't look anything like her, and you don't look anything like me. So
I'm gonna stare at that poster of the Chancellor of Draconia. Do I know this guy?
Yes. Yes, you do. This was a revered and influential figure in Draconia. One of the High Chancellors many years ago, kind of as you were growing up there, very young. He was kind of like an intermediary from the Dragonkin, Dragon Riders, and noble houses. During a time of political unrest, he was assassinated. Circumstances surrounding his death remained shrouded in mystery. He was found dead in his chambers with no signs of forced entry or struggle. Show everybody now.
oh,
Well, if I couldn't go back there then, I certainly can't do that now with you here.
I understand.
What'd they pay you?
Gotcha, Andrew. Well, that was sort of the thing. They told me if I did that, they'd give me quite a bit of summer gold, and that gold was supposed to get me and my wife out of there, out of this life. And I'm sorry if it mean anything to you. That was a time I was not who I am now.
It was more of a history lesson, but
And that's also why I vowed never to use my ability again, but when I saw y'all get hurt, it's just... And I thought about my wife, and I thought about my kid, and...
And your dog, because your character is John Wick.
Right, yes, sir, exactly. And my dog. Actually, it was a family dog,
Hey.
long time ago.
They killed Buddy.
I was so close to calling them Old Yeller and Dwarven. I was just like, I couldn't. But I'm sorry you had to find this way, and especially you, Neve. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't yell at you. I was just not expecting to have this happen so soon. But it's a good time. We're all kind of telling each other what we've done and what we are and what we used to be. Now you know who I am.
You know who I am. Anybody else?
Oh, and feel free to if you find anything useful, by all means, go ahead and take a look around. I might have some sort of stuff laying around. It's been a long time, so I haven't been down here in years. So,
By the way, is that your studded leather?
yeah, actually, I was gonna keep that for myself.
You mean
Well,
now if
no,
you
no, no, I
die,
can-
studded leather, comrade.
I can clean it up. I can clean it up and make it really nice for you again.
Would you?
I flip it with a prestidigitation before Erevan can get to it.
Oh, but I can do so much more.
Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like the way you said that. If anything, could you also kind of scratch off that that marking?
He's gonna make it look like Lizelle's underwear.
Yeah, you'd want to see Henri in that, wouldn't you?
Sick fuck.
The next my next drawing, it's coming. It's all sag.
I hear the screams of our enemies as they run away from the creepy old man. Why is he dressed like that? I don't know.
Intimidation check.
And
Oh,
now
oh,
you're
no,
being
same
story
load
after
we
kids.
Oh my god.
What is Heroes thinking right now? Henri's gonna kind of look at him and just kind of go like, "Oh no, not this poor kid."
Yeah, I think he was pretty chill. He's more worried about probably the doppelganger situation more than anything that Henri or anyone else has shared.
Gotcha. I'll kind of look towards the other four that have joined us down here. The ones that we saved, and listen, I do want to make sure first and foremost that all this is behind me. I'm an old man. I'm a new man. I'm just a simple farmer in a simple town. Just wants to sell his apples.
Phenomenal skills.
Right. I mean, I don't want to brag, but I was good. I was good.
Look here, Henri. You were able to save us from down there. You seem like somebody who retired, but You might need to pick up those skills once more.
Well, they're coming back to me slowly.
You got a particular set of skills.
Oh my gosh.
You need to go find them.
And get your daughter back.
That's true.
Liam Neeson in Arumaris.
Taken 27.
Oh my god.
Look, these things don't necessarily bother me none. I can't speak for the rest of these folk in here. But we've all made our mistakes in the past. Done things that we're not proud of.
I mean, speak for yourself. I'm an angel at heart.
No, I'm sure.
I give her just like a slight wink. Assuming it was Talia talking.
Yes.
Okay.
Look, I'm not really sure, but speaking for the rest of, we don't really expect too much from y'all. You were quite helpful in getting us out of there, and we definitely appreciate your trust. But in the means of all this, you guys are just kids. You're new to everything that's been going on.
Well, not all of us, I suppose. I'm probably the second oldest here now. But I've been through a lot. I've heard a lot of history. I've gotten my ways in places that I shouldn't, and I know things I probably shouldn't either. There might actually be some stuff in here if we take some time to look around, I suppose, or I don't know.
Neve, has your perspective changed at all on the balance of this good and evil stuff?
You're asking me if my perspective's changed? No.
Good and evil. I mean, can you see the evil behind these doppelgangers?
I believe you were putting a very narrow situation into perspective, where I'm talking on a much grander scale. I can understand that these things are evil, and I can appreciate that they're evil. I can even want to rid them of the existence of this area to restore the peace of the area.
Okay.
But as I still hold, evil things sometimes exist to hold the balance, because that is what it is, a balance between good and evil.
I
Always
like
at
what
a-
you think, Neve.
But they're always at a constant battle, yes?
Good and evil naturally conflict, yes.
Okay.
All right, with that said, I'm gonna start actually just kicking down the armor, dusting off some of the weapons, see if they're still usable, and then I'll start looking around for some stuff, some goodies. Or he's picking up like little things. Like he walks over to like a like an old like broken dagger and he picks it up. He's like, "Oh, yep, I remember this one." He like kind of nods his head and then like, he stops. And his face looks like some like Vietnam flashbacks come back and he drops that dagger real quick. He's like, "Oh, not those."
The flag, who that red, white, and blue. Creedence Clearwater plays in their background.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Oh my gosh.
Henri, there is a particular quiver
Magic item.
that your deer
Uh-huh.
that does not have any dust or remnants of your past on it.
Is this what I think it is?
I believe so. Your efficient quiver.
Ah.
Along with a particular sack of dust. A deck of cards.
Uh-oh.
And
Can I have those deck of cards?
Is this Calcus asking? Or is this
Yes.
Lucas asking?
I see a deck of cards. He's like, oh, poker.
I mean, yeah. Now be careful, I got this from a very, very strong wizard. I'll just hand him the deck of cards.
Oh, is there a chair down here?
There is.
Okay, I'm gonna sit in the chair
You die.
and pull out a book from my thigh holster. And they're
Yeah.
starting doing some reading.
Your Tholster?
Yeah, my
Nice.
sister.
Thister. I don't like that one.
the rest of us are going to retreat upstairs for some more of that wonderful food. Feel free to keep talking amongst yourselves.
Right. Help yourselves. That was a bit awkward. I'm sorry for that, y'all. I hope this doesn't harsh the vision you have of me.
No, it actually enhances it a little bit.
Also, you're encumbered.
I am. I'm
You
gonna
got a
figure that out.
kettlebell. Why are you holding a kettlebell, Henri?
A kettle? A what?
You're encumbered.
I'm cucumbered?
Yep.
That's right, I am. I am.
Should be able to put some stuff into your quiver.
I believe there probably should be a chest somewhere of some specific weapons as well. Hang on, I didn't put it into the description, but I've been
okay.
it's mainly working on like another I'll be taking another skill and stuff, along the way. But it depends on if I can have those. They're nothing magical. They're just basic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also want to mention this whole time that you see Henri kind of walking around. He kind of left his walking stick at the edge of the stairs, and he's been walking around completely normal. Like there's no limp, there's no gait in his step or anything like that. No slouching. He's kind of just upright, reminiscing as he walks around.
I'm gonna walk back up the stairs, and I'm gonna take his walking stick and start using it, and then mocking him, and then pretending like I'm Henri as an old man.
Hey, nah, just give it a few years, and you're gonna end up really like that. And I'll just.
Do you mind if I crash down here tonight?
I mean, by all means. Andrew, I'm just gonna put the whip. I guess I don't have the walkie, so I'm just gonna delete them. So I don't know if I can just put them away, but just know that they're probably gonna be down here. Put down that and that. And what were you saying again? One more time.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I just wondering if I could crash down here tonight. I want to play with your armor a little bit, fix it up for you, and
I mean, I'm fine with that. That sounds wonderful, to be honest. I would really appreciate anything.
Anything special about that quiver of arrows that you would like done, or?
He kind of looks at it, and you see it, and it looks more like it's like a small, like a very big pouch on the bottom, a small pouch atop it, and then an even smaller pouch above it. Now this is all right. If I remember correctly, this is where I put my my knives and whatnot. Kind of helps with the aspect of hiding stuff. You know, no one really checks the pockets. I mean, they can't really, you know. It helps. But I do have some items if you would like so.
Yeah, whatever you have. If you could just put them out there on the table and.
I will. Just let me grab some things real quick. And I'll go over to the chest that has some like when I rustle it's kind of I can't describe things right now. My little brother's been not pestering me, but I got to get going pretty soon. So there's a chest with 2 rapiers in it, and Henri's just gonna pull them out and look at them, and then just put on a like with his efficient quiver. There's like some loops on the side that he'll just sheath them into. So if you want to add those to mine real quick, Andrew, just two regular rapiers. Oh, rapiers. I'm still gonna listen to since I'm streaming it, I'll still just have that up as I drive. His work's not too far, so I'll be back probably in about 15 minutes or so.
Okay.
And then I can probably take off this leather armor as well, unless someone wants to carry that.
I can always throw it in my back holding, if anything.
Yeah, because I'll be getting that studded. And Andrew, was it just the 2 magic items I have in my thing, and then the quiver, or was there one more thing?
Yes. No, you gave the deck.
Oh, that's right. Yep. I'll go ahead and before I leave, Henri kind of just walks up to the table and puts a potion on top of the table, and it's a red liquid. Looks just like a potion of healing, and he kind of puts on there carefully and goes, "Now, if you want this, Ervan, don't drink it. All right? Don't drink it.
Okay.
That's bad.
It's bad?
It's bad.
Like poison bad?
Like poison bad, right? It's this is a potion of poison. I was gonna use it a long time ago, but back then I kind of liked the fact of it's gonna sound real bad, by doing it by hand. So I thought this was kind of like a silly way to do it, but by all means you can use this and whatever kind of whatever. All right, and with that, I'll be right back, guys.
With the newly found information shared as you all kind of gather around the table inside the secret basement, suddenly a faint itching sensation begins to spread across your skin, where your nexus symbols are etched. Each member of the party glances, their eyes widening as the symbols begin to glow with an otherworldly light. The basement is momentarily filled with a soft, pulsating radiance, and the characters instinctively know that something significant is happening. Aravin's your symbol glows with a silvery blue hue, shimmering like starlight. You feel a rush of temporal energy coursing through you. As you kind of move, the air around you seems to ripple, your reflexes sharpening, making you acutely aware of the passage of time. Divinos, your symbol ignites with a brilliant crimson and gold flame. Feel a surge of heat and a power emanating from the mark, as if your very blood is infused with fire. The air around you warms, and small sparks dance across your fingertips. Calcus, your symbol takes on a deep earthen brown and green glow. You feel an immense strength welling up inside you, your muscles tensing with newfound power. The ground beneath your feet feels more solid, as if you're deeply connected to the very stone and soil of the earth. Hero, your symbol radiates with mesmerizing array of shifting colors, violet, emerald, and sapphire. Your mind expands, and the shadows around you seem to waver and dance. The air shimmers with illusions, making it difficult to discern reality from mirage. Henri's glows with a serene blue and teal light, feeling a cool, calming energy flow through him, akin to the steady rhythm of the ocean waves. The air around him is filled with a faint scent of salt water, and your movements become fluid and graceful, as if you are swimming through air. And Neve, your symbol shines with a radiant golden light, interspersed with soft whites and silvers. You feel an overwhelming sense of clarity and purity. The air around you brightens, and your presence seems to repel the shadows, filling the room with an aura of peace and harmony. The glowing symbols cast this ethereal light in the basement, illuminating ancient carvings and runes. You exchange glances, understanding that your bond and powers are awakening in response to something significant. The intensity of the itching fades, replaced with comforting warmth and a sense of unity amongst the group. You feel your shard's power more acutely. Specifically, each one of you is gaining a small power associated with your shard
Ooh.
as it awakens. I'll go past him real quick. Divinos.
Mhm.
Like the flame kind of crackling from your fingertips kind of produces in your hands, and you begin to play and mold and shape it into any kind of figure of your heart's desire. As you gain the ability to shape flame. Aravan. You are able to see like a few seconds into the future, giving you the ability to re-roll one attack roll, ability check, or saving throw once per long rest.
Cool.
Hero, you are able to create a small illusion anywhere in the in the room. Like a small kind of illusory shape. Is able to cast minor illusion. Calcus, feeling the ground beneath your feet, you instinctually kind of magically take up a piece of the earth and are able to shape it. And Neve,
What's up?
you get the sense that you can kind of reach out and create a barrier between an ally. So you're able to create a barrier that grants temporary hit points.
Okay, that's cool.
So when you say I can make shapes, can I like wear rock like as like an armor piece, or like what's the limitations?
Let's see real quick. So, in reality, okay, so speaking from D&D's perspective, Divinus gets Control Flames as a spell.
Oh.
A cantrip. Where's your spells? Control Flame. Calcus, you're getting, which one is it? Mold Earth. The cantrip Mold Earth. Hero, you're getting the spell Minor Illusion. And then Aravan's and Neve's are a bit different. So I'll eventually put those into your characters.
Cool.
Okay.
But you definitely feel kind of like a power kind of awakening from your shards.
Well, that's a little concerning.
Hey, it's been a long day. Why don't we get some rest and start this back up in the morning? And I'm going to reach into my bag of holding and bring out some of my tools and put them on the table and bring the armor over. Calcus, if you'd like to stay and help, that would be great.
Sure, that'd be fun.
Okay. Sounds like the consensus is going to rest for the evening. So you all kind of get to a space which is comfortable to you and rest. While Calcus and Aravan are going to be working on a little project.
So one of Henri's like things that he wanted us to mess with was his studded leather, right?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna fix that up tonight.
All right. I hope you heard what I heard then. Or I'm gonna like while he's messing with it, I'm gonna make it a studded leather.
Oh god.
Just gonna like
Make-
chisel in.
Makes them
like,
look hot. Yeah, makes them
Yeah.
chisel on the abs.
That's. Oh my gosh.
Okay. So are you using your
I'm not using my. No, I'm just gonna use my regular abilities to see what I can do with this.
And same. I don't have any infusions left right now.
Because I do want to do one other infusion if I have time tonight.
yeah, you
Can I take off the infusions or?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
okay.
cancel it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's after you
Ideas.
finish whenever you finish a long rest, you can imbue things with your infusions. But if you take it off, it no longer is that. So if you like take it off of your bag of holding, your bag of holding ceases to exist.
Okay.
So that one's kind of permanent.
Permanent.
For now,
Yeah.
until we get another bag holding. That's not.
Until you buy one or find one.
Speaking of, so what we're gonna make?
Before Hero goes back up, can you ask Caucus for one of the armors we got from the body snatchers?
Oh yeah,
My boy need armor.
you're a rock. Can I
But
mold earth on him?
Rock got no
on
armor.
Hero? Can I mold earth on Hero to give him abs?
It only lasts for so long.
Just like real abs.
How long does it last? Duration's instantaneous. Oh, wait. Target on the ground.
1 hour.
1 hour. Yeah.
1 hour. Yeah. Right before we go back to the Cerberus, we got to make sure it looks as spiffy as possible.
He has some leather. So Hero, you want the leather?
Yeah.
What is Hero? Is he technically a monk?
No.
No fighter.
A fighter, okay. I was going to say unarmed defense.
We should not have a naked fighter.
No. Oh, well. Too late. Alright.
So you kind of see as Hero kind of dons the leather. It kind of, you see the rock kind of crust over it as it absorbs into his physique.
Say what?
And there's a slight more kind of sheen to his rocks.
Oh my gosh, he just got handsome Squidward. Just like the super chiseled high cheekbones.
All right, so Calcus and Aaron, you guys are gonna.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it possible to do what I wanted?
Well, what are you trying to do? I could probably help.
Well, let's bring the armor over here to the table. First of all, we got to get this symbol off the chest.
Calcus brings out, like, is it like stitched in?
Kind of like painted on.
Oh, painted on. Oh, okay, easy. Calcus brings out some some magic eraser. He brings out some sandpaper and just starts like trying to see if like that would work. If not, then I guess we're just gonna go to the store and get some paint.
Yeah, that can work. Yeah.
Okay.
Drew, did you get my message?
Yeah.
Just gonna.
Yeah, you can do this thing.
Okay.
I want to know what we're making. I want to know.
Well, we're gonna take this armor here, and on the sleeve, we're gonna add this mechanism that shoots out this dagger into his hand, so he has easy access for it.
Gotcha. So what you need is spring.
Yeah, you get pull. Yeah. Bring
Alright,
him
perfect.
and a push button lever. Yeah, perfect. And
okay.
then on his leg, on his quad there, it's gonna kind of flop open, and that quiver of arrows that he had over there, we're gonna have that fall open to where he can just grab the arrows right from his leg there.
Do you want to add like near the bottom of the close to his ankles, like where his boot line would be? Do you want to add like a little pouch where you can hide like a small dagger?
I like it.
So it's like,
Let's bring the old man back to action.
oh, this could be fun.
I am back, by the way.
No, you're not.
No,
Yes,
you're
I
not.
am.
Get out of here.
Yes, I am. Also, I like what you said about the studded leather.
Thank you.
I was laughing in the car as I was driving back. I was like, it was so good.
I'm gonna look for those. I hope you know. I'm gonna look for words to play like that. Do you want to make him like a superhuman, or are we just trying to make him like very easy access to everything?
I want to give him easy access. I think
Okay.
that's what he's used to from. I mean, I guess from what he used to be. He's kind of nimble on his feet. The fucker's been lying to us all this time, but I find that pretty cool.
I agree with you there a little bit. Hang on. Do you want to add like a new symbol to him, like instead of it being, the what the paint was before? Do you want to make it a new symbol?
You know, I was thinking about that. I just didn't know if. I don't know.
Well,
Is
he's
it- are we-
he's a farmer now. Do you want to make it just like an apple tree?
That's the apple tree.
Because it's like he's being reborn. He's new. He's not without his boy. He's different.
I like it. How's your artistry? You pretty good with that?
I have no idea. Let's do this. It's just gonna look like a freaking
Yeah.
5-year-old. Try.
You just see the two of us going crazy on this piece of armor.
Like the mechanics look amazing, but when it comes to painting, it's just like it looks like ass.
I think you need to do a check on that to see how it comes out.
Oh no. Oh, what would be performance?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Nice!
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
yo.
Hey yo.
Nice!
Oh shit! Fucking Picasso over here.
Love it.
Oh, I'm not good at art. Draws Mona Lisa.
So like
Oh,
me
that's a
every day.
perfect symbol right there.
That's actually a perfect picture right there. Yeah.
Yep, yep.
Where is it? Ooh, I like that. Oh, I love that. That's beautiful. The Apple
I like
Brotherhood.
Henri's cutie mark.
Fuck you.
Oh,
Shit.
so Henri, now when you kill people, you gotta say, "How do you like them apples?"
Did you guys see the diagrams above?
Yeah.
Ooh.
What diagrams above?
I
Where?
posted a different picture.
of the things being built in.
Fucking jump into the hay bales. There's always a
Assassin's
haystack.
Creed.
Little finger ring that activates the dagger shooting out into his hand that he can use. Like it.
I don't have to cut off my middle finger for any of this, do I?
No. No, they figured that out in like the 5th game.
That's true.
Oh, wait, since it's a spring-loaded dagger on the bottom, do you want to add like a bolt one on the top? Or would that be just too much?
A bolt one at the top. Explain that to me.
Okay, so instead of it going like out towards his hand on the top, if you just aims hand down, two like these, like, and then he pulls out his crossbow. So that looks like this, like how the where like the crossbow, like the words, what are they called? Oh man, I used to know what they were called.
Like the wrist crossbows?
Yeah, but the actual like the part that when you pull back and like it pulls back on the string and everything like that, those actually had a name. I used to know what they're called, but I just can't think of it right now. But it would just pull like a mini crossbow on the top. It only has one shot, and it's a hassle to reload. But
It's a quick one and done.
exactly, just like if it like if it's like a last resort kind of deal.
Do we have everything here to do that with?
Kind of like that, yeah.
It might
That's
take you
cool.
a bit more time to tinker and get done in a night.
We can always add that another night, though.
Oh yeah. We'll see how he feels about what we have now.
Let's go ahead and make some artificer checks. I guess this is gonna be your spellcasting, like a spellcasting check. To see how well done you guys can make the contraption.
Can Ira
for
provide
the
help?
rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna guide.
Where'd that be under again?
Oh.
It's gonna be like an intelligence check with
Intelligence.
That's adorable.
What happened?
It's gonna be intelligence with your proficiency bonus. So it'll be a
Plus a D4.
should be a +7, I think. Yeah.
+7.
Oh,
Oh, so it's a +5. Can I use my inspiration?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you. You took it off from me already.
Then you just add 2 more to that intelligence check.
on mine or his?
Both of yours.
It's better. 19.
19. 19 is pretty good. I'd say with the combined work of both of you, it's gonna take into the wee hours, but you're able to get it done. You're gonna wake up tomorrow pretty tired.
Okay.
I feel like we work on it so hard that we fall asleep down here.
I would think so. Just like you get one of you is just like curled up on the table.
Cool.
Also, to the oh, that's so cute. It's Heroes using his new illusion spell to make a tiny cricket with a cowboy hat.
Jiminy Cricket.
Fucking adorable. Um,
Of course, his first thought to be something stupid like that.
Cricket.
everybody can take their long rests.
Also, did you import the stuff I have from D&D Beyond onto my character by chance?
No.
Gotcha.
Nope.
Because I added a feat.
If you don't want to say it out loud, you can message me.
Oh no, it's good. It's just the skilled feat. It just makes it to where I
Okay.
have proficiencies in other skills that I was going to do, and I also have proficiency in thieves tools now.
Yay.
It was like a tool and then 3 skills, I think. So I just kind of took the obvious, which was thieves tools, stealth, or sneak. Sneak. Is it called stealth in this game or sneak? Sneak, right?
Stealth.
Stealth. Oh. And then 2 others I can't remember.
So I'm an
Elder
idiot.
Scrolls.
They're called limbs. The crossbow
Limbs.
thing I was talking about, like the arms of the crossbow, they're called limbs. Oh no, I couldn't remember the word.
You're gonna make him look like little tiny arms, holding
Yeah,
holding a.
just tiny, like 2 hands holding back.
It's just holding a bow, but it's on the side, so it looks like a crossbow.
Call it the tug of war.
Gotcha. How do I go into the skilled thing to put the?
I'm
things in?
doing it.
Oh, gotcha.
doing it.
Here, do you want me to go on D&D Beyond and tell you which ones they are?
Yeah.
Alrighty. As soon as it loads. Okay. Boost skill improvement, which is the feat skilled, which I gain proficiency in any 3 skills or tools of my choice. And I just did thieves
right back.
tools, acrobatics, and stealth. Because I already have it in a sleight of hand. I could also do forgery kits and stuff like that, but after looking at all of them, I would have to have more tools, and that would just be more weight. So I gotta find thieves tools, and I also gotta figure out how to. I'm probably just gonna give my rations to someone with a pouch. Someone has to be our ration man.
I mean, I'm staying behind, so if you want, I can hold on to them.
And while you guys are sleeping, Henri will probably kind of. Hang on, Andrew, can I make a stealth check? During the night. During the night, Henri's an early bird, so he's probably gonna get up pretty early, before anyone else does. And can I roll a stealth check to go back down into my my cavern, my man cave?
Sure.
Your Henry hobble or your Henri hobble.
Also, just so you know, Hero doesn't sleep, and he's just kind of chilling out.
Mm-hmm.
You
But
must
he's
go
also
in there.
not that bright, so you could probably sneak past him.
No, I think it's like you go like inert, but you can still like see, hear, and stuff like that,
Yeah.
or something weird.
Like a little sentry mode.
Yeah. But that's a 15.
Okay.
And he's coming down with these two things in his hand. One's his homemade quilt that he had on his couch, and he covers up Calcus
You
with
see,
it.
yeah, you see Calcus curled up on the table.
Yeah, I figured. Oh, he's just like, He puts a little blanket on him, and same thing with Aravan.
How many blankets do you have? Jesus.
Oh, have you seen
He's
an old person's house?
He's an old man. Yeah,
Have you
come
seen
on.
an old person's house with all the fucking blankets they have?
Where was my blanket then?
What? You're the first person.
No, I was talking about like your actual house.
I'm not old. I'm not Steve. I mean, I'm not old.
Yeah.
Savage.
You guys see what I threw on Discord?
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh, you already took my formula off me, Andrew.
What's that?
Did you make my character take a long rest yet? Oh no, not yet.
I did.
Oh, his thing would be off now, I think, right?
That's it. Yeah. Here, I'll just take off. There you go.
Yeah. Thank you.
No problem. Said acrobatics,
Stealth
thieves' tools,
and thieves' tools, yeah.
stealth.
Because it's 3 skills, or 3 well, it's any choice of 3 skills or 3 tools.
And thieves.
I think this is the most proficiencies I've ever had, which is crazy.
There you go. Put them on.
Thank you.
No problem. Anything else?
I might do something with my potions, but I'll do that in a second. I'm trying to. It's so hard to write down things. I feel like I missed a lot. I'm probably gonna rewatch this live stream and just so I can get all the notes. Mine are very.
There's
spotty.
also a dagger. Was there also a +1 dagger?
I don't think so, unless you want to give me one.
No.
Oh. No, just
No, you
two
You got 3 magic
rapiers.
guns.
Yeah. I figured. I also put my rations into Calcus's bag of holding, if that's okay with Calcus.
Did you hear the
Is
part
it-
about the shards awakening?
Yeah, something like that. I didn't hear what Henri's was though.
Okay, yeah. Yours was shape water.
Ooh. Okay.
So, which is why your cup froze.
Oh. Huh. I thought it was because of the little ghosty I touched. They're very cool. Alrighty. Oh, that makes perfect sense too, because I have something I want to do with the next blood maledict thing I have. So that's gonna make perfect sense.
Yeah. Full disclosure, as you guys level up, you'll continue to obtain more and more skills.
Oh.
Unlimited power.
Unlimited power. Lucas, is that okay if I just shove my rations into your pouch?
Am I asleep?
Yeah.
Then I don't know.
Well,
No, I'm asking Lucas, not Calcus.
Go ahead. Like I'm just saying, I'm asleep. I can't stop you.
Gotcha. So just if you want to mark down 5 of them in there for you, or for us, I'll probably tell you in the morning or something.
All right.
Like half my music is not working.
I think I gave you 5 of them, I believe. This is just so I can actually, I think, wield my 2 rapiers. Can I add those in, Andrew, or do you have to add those in?
Are your rapiers?
Yeah.
They're in.
Oh, are they in?
They're in your quiver.
Oh, if they're my, should I Oh, do I have to take them out? And then
Are you cooking them?
one more time?
Are you cooking them?
Yes.
Then yeah, you have to take them out. Okay. Like that.
Gotcha. That's cool how they can fit in there, though. That's awesome.
It'll tell you also like the bar at the top to see how much they can fit in there.
Uh-oh. I lost. You have to say that one more time, Andrew.
Uh,
Oh,
looking at the
break that.
bags. I don't know.
yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, I just got kicked out of the foundry as well.
Me too.
I found.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, see everybody out. What happened there?
Ooh,
I'm still in
Uh,
somehow.
connecting
Lucky you.
authentication failed. Let me see there. Go back.
Yeah, it sounds like the
I just hit the back arrow and I'm back in.
What's it?
What do
Just
you think?
Yep, I did
Oh,
the same.
perfect.
Okay.
all right. Yeah, same here.
ended the tunnel.
Say something, Drew.
Oh, I lost it.
Oh, I'm here. Can
Oh,
you hear me?
you're like robot.
Robot Drew.
Weird.
That sounded a little bit better.
No, hello. Check 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's good.
That's good.
Here, it's taking a shit real quick.
Also, if you guys wanted to know, the other magic item that I got was the Dust of Disappearance, which basically is a free invisible spell for us all if we wanted to.
It would make everybody in the group invisible.
It says when you use an action to throw this dust into the air, you and each creature and object within 10 feet of you become invisible for 2d4 minutes.
Cool.
Stealth man. Ha ha.
It's like a one-use thing, though. Just some old leftover stuff. I still can't put the rapiers into my weapons. I can interact with some things, though. But I don't hear any
Yep.
music or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm having some
Troubles?
trouble accessing internet at the moment.
That's all good. No worries. Take your time.
Yeah, I'm gonna restart the computer.
I have an idea. I'm going to do these.
All right, unplug it for 30 seconds and then plug it back in. Ah, he left before he got through.
Dang.
Kinda
Oh, well.
joke.
Hey Dom, does Henri have any extra cowboy hats laying around?
Might have to look for him, but there might be something in like his little hoarder house that he has. Make an investigation check for me. I'll do it since Andrew's not here.
I'll wait for Andrew to get back.
Just roll it and tell me.
I gotta find the button.
There's a way to like play games on here, but I don't remember how to do that.
On
Game
Foundries. It's chugging.
Oh. Yeah. No, you're good. You don't have to use Foundry. Just roll a dice or
Yeah, I got D20 right here. Hold on.
Yeah, just toss it. Just tell me.
Dirty 20.
Ah. Yeah, you find one. It's
I got
pretty old, though.
18 plus 3.
It's under like a desk, so it's a little smushed. So you have to like really put your head into it to make it come back up.
I just feel like Hero needs a hat.
Yeah, understandable. Oh, oh, that was probably Andrew.
Well,
Oh, I forgot you can do all this cool stuff with this thing. I don't remember how to. I know there's like a way to like play games through upper GX. I don't even remember how to do that.
What happened?
I'm
My
not
computer
sure.
took a shit.
Oh, there he is.
Sounds good now.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I told you I'd be right back. It was in the middle of Henri talking. I had to go run a quick errand. Then the game came back to no screen.
Yeah. Everything took a
Nice.
specifically in that order. But should be up and going now.
Oh,
You can hit your back arrow and it'll come right back up.
it's still coming up as an
while
error
you're
for
gone,
me.
Hero went hat hunting in Henri's house.
Yeah. I told him just to roll something and he'd probably find something.
Find a hat?
Yeah, a little cowboy hat. I told him
Yeah,
that
it's like
it's like a little dusty, smushed hat underneath like a desk he found. A smushed cowboy hat. I'll definitely see if that's possible. What's in the general?
probably have a different code
Got
for you
apps.
guys now.
Yeah, no worries. Is it going to just be in the Foundry invite?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna delete the top one. I'm gonna set up a new tunnel.
New sewers.
Yep. New sewer to access my computer. Oh, is he on ring?
Ooh, we're in your computer.
Yep.
So get rid of the old virtual.
What? Yeah, use the new link I just gave
Okay.
you.
Yep.
But it is morning at the Henri household.
Hope I don't have to eat fucking apples again.
Apples every meal of every day. Apples, apples, apples.
Hero's just
I'm back.
posing in the living room, waiting for someone to make a combat his new hat.
Whoa. I like I have it as Henry's secret lair.
Secret layer.
The secret lair.
I even switched the E and the N just to make it more secret.
Oh, I wonder who that is. Who's Henri? Henri's.
Henri.
Oh yeah, Henri's.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Ooh.
Okay, it's a brand new day.
Yippee!
Today
What would you like to
is
do?
a brand new day, and I won.
Calcus and I would like to present Henri with his new armor.
Ta-da!
And describe it to him.
Hey, old timer.
Hmm.
We said that.
Oh, roll for heart
What-
attack.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, new day.
You have a backup character just in case.
Yeah, I have.
Oh!
Oh, no. Oh, that means,
Elizabeth,
that
it's the
means
big
you
one.
die. Mr. 19-year-old boy.
So what entails a death for you? If that's a heart attack?
It's over my character's
All
age.
zeros. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just over 78.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
I thought it was like
you
a
got
straight
you-
100 or a straight 1.
Oof. Oof. You're making that super easy for yourself.
Yeah. Old timer, here's your new studded leather.
Hang on. Oh, okay, sorry.
Don't pull
You
that
pooping?
shit with us. Yeah, right.
I'm
Morning
just
constitution.
messing. Nope. Morning constipation. Ugh.
Yeah, check it out. I think you're gonna like this.
All right. Show me.
Well, let's get it on you.
Ooh. Wait. Are these abs? Are these makeshift abs?
You said you wanted to act younger again.
That's right. I kind of did. I mean,
So, I mean,
I do like the abs. Thank you.
And
what do you think? What do you think of the paint?
Oh my. Is that my apple tree on there?
Yeah, and then your two weapons of choice on the front too. We got like instead of the old picture, it would like this is like you being reborn. This is you being different than what you were before.
You see like a single
You've grown into a
tear
new person.
flows from Henry's eye. His the eye.
You
with
did
his,
it. You did it, Dom. None of us did it yet. You did it.
What'd I do?
You said Henry.
Yeah,
Got him.
I did. Like a
Henri
single
wasn't
tear.
his name.
Henri. Only friends call him Henry. I'm his friend. I'm him. Leave me alone. A single tear comes from his eye, and the eye that has the mark on it. And he's like, now that's just something nice, and I don't think I've ever had a gift like this before.
Sorry if the art's not great. I'm not the best artist. I'm sorry.
Now you shut your dirty mouth, boy. This is beautiful. Now I don't know
you
what
did
kind
do a
of
good job.
teacher you had in your art, or if this is just natural. That's gosh darn beautiful right there.
Thank you.
All right, that little finger trigger right there on your right hand. Pull that back, and when you pull it back, a dagger comes flying out, and it's a +1 dagger that we found downstairs
Oh,
in
wow!
the tunnels.
Now that's new. What happens if I press it again?
It'll go back in.
Oh, and that is, wow! That is sleek. That's hidden right there. That's like a hidden blade.
And then right there on your right thigh there, smack it.
He like smacks his left thigh. Oh wait,
No,
sorry.
your right thigh.
My
your
bad,
right
my bad.
thigh. And it kind of flaps open, and you have your quiver of arrows right there on your thigh.
Oh. Oh, I mean, I don't really use it. Oh, you mean the bag of dagger holding?
Yeah, you're dagger holding. Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh. Now that and you're saying that it like pops out. So
Yeah, kind of
oh.
pops out for you.
Oh shit. Okay. I like that a lot.
Did we make the boot one?
And there is one down at the On the left-hand boot.
On my boot? Hang on. He then like gets up. Oh, now where'd you find these boots? And wow, this one still fits me. All right. Or is the armor like a onesie?
with 2 buttons there at the ass that flap down.
I was thinking about making that for him, but I'm like, no.
No, oh, that's Henri's pajamas already. Now this is so nice. And what'd you say do with the boot here?
Oh, on a rainy day, if you there's a button on your boot. If you press that, there's a knife there as well.
Oh, press the button on my boot.
Yeah.
Does it like pop out straight down from the heel, straight out from the toes? Where does it pop out?
Pops out on the heel.
On the heel. Okay.
Yeah. So like if you have to kick backwards, or if your hands are tied behind your back and you're sitting down, I mean, or you're kneeling down, then bam, you got a knife.
Now, oh my God, my gods. Now
You got a little creative. I have never worked with another inventor in a long time. It was fun sharing ideas.
Yeah, that was fun working with you, buddy. Nicely done, Kelkus.
I sit down, everyone, and then we just we go for a high five.
hell yeah.
Is he just hanging there? Okay.
Henri slaps your hand.
I was about to say he's gonna self five. So, yeah.
I'm just keeping my hand way up high to where you can't reach it.
I make these go-go gadget spring boots. I swear to God. We could jump an extra 5 feet. That's it. It's unstable. I don't know how I'm going to launch.
Damn.
I will be right back.
All right. Henri just kind of look over the armor, like he'll like keep playing with it a little bit, and just like he's like smiling so wide, and he's got like tears in his eyes, like wiping them away. He almost goes to wipe it with his hand that has the hidden blade on it, but he stops himself real quick, and then he starts wiping his eyes. He grabs a little handkerchief and blows on it.
Henri's gonna have real fun one night when you go to wipe yourself out of the toilet.
There is a small outhouse outside. If anyone needs to roleplay their poop.
You might have to wearing that glove.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Good thing I'm a left-hand wiper. At least Henri is.
So did anybody have any thoughts over the night on what our next steps will be?
Well, we're rather certain that it's somebody from the Shadow Continent, yes? Zalzavath?
I mean, I'm not too sure myself. Do you have that note on you again?
I give it back to Calcus.
Oh, right. Calcus, do you, well...
Yeah, got it right here.
All right. Do you mind, it was Thalia that read it to us?
It was Kale.
Kale.
Kale, gotcha. Kale, do you mind, sort of, writing this in, common for us?
Sure.
Thank you.
I'm
Just so that
back.
we have
Sorry.
that. And
It is in your. Where's that? No, it's not.
it's in the notes tab.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be. Do you have an adventures tab?
Yeah.
Doppelganger hideout.
Yeah.
Handouts.
Plan of operations.
Yep.
when I go on it, it says common, but I can't
Yeah.
read any of it.
You should be able to, like, does it highlight?
Yeah.
Click on it. That changed it.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, I see.
Ooh.
Yeah, just gotta click on it.
Where'd you go to get those handouts?
Adventure, doppelganger, hideout, handouts.
Yeah, but where'd you go to find the doppelganger?
Journal,
Okay, I'm in the journal.
adventures.
Oh, adventures. Okay, there it is. Doppelganger hideout.
We know something about this Zareth guy.
And what do you do to translate it?
Click.
Oh, so sorry, guys. That one came out of
How
nowhere.
dare you?
Thanks.
How dare you?
Oh, I can smell it over here.
I can smell it over here.
Dang.
It's a burp that transcends space and time. Sort of that sub-Saharan dust settling. It's really just Dominic burping. Oh.
There we go. Oh man, this makes it so much easier. I can just like, I didn't know about how you can press Windows Shift and S to take screenshots for the longest time. So I just started doing that, and I don't have to like go through the whole thing and save the image and all that stuff. So that's really nice. So what should I call this? I should call this. All right. Whew. Oh, I gotta click it all again. Is there a way to like click it, make it faster?
Nope.
No, I just clicked it all and
It's same. Took a second, but
Gotcha.
I mean, I was reading out. I was clicking it out.
did we kill all the doppelgangers down below?
Have it reopen it. It should just be all in plain text now.
Gotcha. Oh, now I can copy paste. Oh, well. If I remember correctly, we killed one of them or two of them in the main area, and then we tied all the rest of them up to the bedposts.
And left them there.
And left them there, yeah. But then we also
So we just-
barred the door. So there's that.
Now they know who we are.
Yeah, they probably. I mean, they kind of already did, really.
No, I don't think they knew who we were.
I think I remember them saying specifically that they knew who we were, but I think this was because the guy read our minds or something. Let's see. Oh, is this in character? I'm sorry. I'm just talking.
Oh.
Now I'll turn towards the group and I'll go. Now, I know what it says in here, and thank you again, Kale. We already have the 3 of them that they replaced. I guess we can kind of, assume that might be who we have to kind of take out first, or I guess prove that these are the wrong people and these 3 back here are the right people. But the only thing I'm thinking of is that can we really trust that big guy, Commander, what was his name? Varian Steelheart, I believe. He might also be a doppelganger. I mean, I don't know, but all this, they probably already been, if they can get into the Ivory Brotherhood as well, then they probably already in everything. It says that they disguised themselves as the members of the Ivory Brotherhood, and they were conducting a series of high-profile crimes, and they framed the Brotherhood, which I don't really care about, but now we know that they're going to be gathering some of the attention as well.
Yeah. It's their immediate orders, though. Increase the frequency of the dark rituals to accelerate the summoning process.
That must be what we saw down back at the one area where we went down into the portal and everything. I mean, I suppose we can go back and talk to Neve's friend, right?
Sure.
Was her name was Lyora, I believe.
It's in the notes. I have to check.
Elara, I believe. I think it's Elara Dawnbringer. She's the one that spoke with the dead.
Mm-hmm.
Let me highlight that.
They were a Sunveil.
Highlight. There it is. Okay. I like this obsidian, Andrew. I like
Leora Sunveil is the High Mother of the Temple of Horror. Alara is the sister who's the Master of the Departed.
Can you see who Lyora was again?
Leora was the High Mother. One of the leaders of the temple.
Of the temple.
All right. I guess we have to warn the rest of the key officials. At least in here, it doesn't say that nobody from the Cerberus Assembly are currently turned, I suppose.
No, but it says replace the remaining key officials to gain full control over city operations. I mean, that's their immediate orders.
Right.
It sounds like all of you plan to go through with this.
Well, I mean, what would you do in your situation?
Probably go back to Silvoria.
Understandable.
Not?
Well, I mean,
If it's here, it's gonna make its way to Silvoria. We have to stop this.
Who are you to stop this?
I'm a nobody that's willing to try.
and I
I
can't
mean,
just have my city fall into the hands of some shitty people. I mean, that's part of the reason I joined the Ivory Brotherhood way back when. The nobles of the city were all corrupt, or at least some of them. I'm sure I did my fair share of hurting innocent people. But that was one of the reasons why I joined. And that's going to continue now, except I'm going to make sure I know who I'm hurting and whatnot.
I don't know who this Thal Karoth is or what it is, but for my friend Neve, I'm going to be the other side of that balance, I guess, and try to get rid of this.
And at least we know two names. Now, does this ring a bell to anyone? High Priest Varaxius or Vera? Barak? I don't know how to say that. Or Agent Zareth as well. I've never heard of those names before, not that I can think. Have I heard those names before?
Never heard of. No, no one has.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Well, it says that they're about to prepare their agents for a coordinated attack to coincide with the next major city event. I don't know if that is what just happened or if they're planning something else. Olgrin, do you know of any sort of a city events happening soon?
Olgren's been down below here for 2.5 years.
Well, from what I'm understanding here, what was the last festival that was held?
What was the last one more time?
What was the last festival that was held?
That
A
one.
couple days ago.
It was called the Festival of Wonders.
Alright, Festival of Wonders. That means that the next festival is the Festival of Light.
Festival of Light?
Lights.
Festival of Lights.
It's like a it's basically just a day to goof off and drink, and there's parade floats that go through the city. People dress up in like costumes, stuff like that.
How soon after is it held? After the other festival?
It happens on the 21st of June. With the full moon.
All right. You said the 21st of Juneth?
Juneth, yes.
And as of right now, you four really can't go back to town. Henri, is it okay if they stay here?
Why, that's the reason I had him come here. Feel free to move things around or whatever. Just don't move that chair. And I point to the two rocking chairs and the one that's like nice and cleaned up. Like, you can move everything else besides that, and feel free to make your way downstairs as well and hide there if need be. Yeah. I'm fine.
I'm thinking if we start with the temple with Neve and the professor with Divinos and try to gain as much information as we can, maybe go from there.
All right. I have an idea. I feel like if we go to the Cerberus, not tell him anything, but just kind of check in on old evil Ogren, I suppose, and see what he has to say, and if he's there, and try to get information that way, maybe. Yeah, let me write these down.
Yeah, I'm not right sure that we're able to go into the city at this moment.
Well, right. That's what I was saying. I'm looking for the evil Ogren. I'm just gonna call him evil Ogren because you said they're monstrosities, and therefore they kind of partake in evil activity. But well, nowadays with Zazaveth around, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. But you know.
Evil Ogren works fine.
Unless you're evil Ogren.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm
Quick,
not
fucking
evil
hell.
Ogren.
I believe you.
Really? That easily?
Well, no, but I mean, no offense. I could probably just, give it a little 1-2 and you'd be done, and
Right. Yes. We're all in agreement that we cannot show our faces in the city until the doppelgangers are uncovered.
right. Although I'm a little nervous that y'all might not be safe here for very long, so we probably have to find something a little bit better than just my old homestead.
Why would we not be safe here?
Well, people find things out. There's I'm sure we might have left a trail of breadcrumbs somewhere, and well, I just worry about y'all was all, and about my house too. I mean, the only people that kind of know where I live are just the when I go into Huddersfield and socialize, I suppose. And I do want to say, I hope none of y'all just don't speak of this if you see anyone in Huddersfield. I guess we could also go there for information, if need be. But yeah, so we can either talk to the Cerberus to see. That's what he's from, right? The big guy that we talked to.
Yes.
He's like the commander of the whole thing.
But
Which one?
I have his name.
High Commander Varian Steelheart.
Oh, Varian Steelheart?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is the top of the level of the Cerberus.
What happens if he's been taken over?
Well, I never said to talk to him about what we're doing. I
know, but now that they know who we are, what would stop him from locking us up?
I see where you're coming from.
I'm thinking that if we start with our smaller information, like from the temple and from the professor, and work our way up slowly, maybe we can gain more that way.
I mean, how do we know that the professor ain't giving us the old switcheroo?
Divinos, is there a way for you to know?
Well, I mean, I could ask him a question that only he would know. Sort of a confirmation phrase.
Right, right.
Plus, I could hit him with a little distance message and say nice and safe.
I mean, I think we
I
can
like
also, if anything, we can sneak in and see about if evil Ogren's still there, or then we'll know for sure. I mean, if they arrested him and now he's free, or however, then we'll kind of know that not to trust the Cerberus.
We can go back to the tavern and see if he's back there.
That's true.
Plus, we can eat and sleep there.
That's right.
We got a couple more days left on that.
You're staying in my tavern.
Yeah, you're feeding us and sleeping there and giving us as much drink as we want, too.
Yes, we did a job for your evil twin.
What the hell?
Well, to be fair, he did get his comeuppance. We got him arrested because we found some bodies in the basement.
Bodies in the basement?
He's been very busy.
Can I do an insight check when he said that, Andrew? Just really quick.
Sure.
That body's in the basement.
Bodies in the basement.
Bodies hit the floor.
Yeah.
The bodies are down.
Oh, 5.
I mean, his body language seems pretty surprised.
Gotcha. Right, there's a whole thing with that, Ogren. Apparently your man's been busy. Or I guess you've been busy. Evil you. Alright. Well, I guess we should go.
And you also gave all of your people raises.
Yep, true.
Oh, I suppose it was about time for that anyways. They're good, hard-working folk.
We could also find Professor Shadowquill as well. That's always an
That's
option.
where I was going to go.
Might be the first thing we should do.
Get in contact with Thaddeus, who, coincidentally, is doing some business and might have some of the knowledge we see. Because I didn't see Professor Thaddeus down there in the dungeon. I guess it's probably not a changeling. Or a doppelganger.
Right. Alrighty. Let's see who else. So we're not going to the Cerberus Assembly because they could be taken over. As much as I hate to say it, I mean, we try to see if there's any part of the Ivory Brotherhood that's still kind of around. and we can go see about that, or I don't know, as a last resort, I hope. But I really don't want to associate with those failures anymore.
Ira, what do you think? Are we on the right path?
It's hard for me to say if there's the right path or not. I'm always in the disposition of finding out more information before acting. If you're to clear their names and root out the evil, then you need to know as much as possible.
Well, let's make our way back to town.
Split the party and spread out, search for clues.
Right.
Regular
I'll go with the
Scooby-Doo.
hot one.
I'll go with the dog.
Wait, which one's the hot one? Is it Neve or Henri at this point? I do have a nice new
Oh.
6-pack.
No, you're the dog. You're going with me.
Oh, damn.
Got him. Ruh-roh-roh.
Raggy.
As I pass by Calcus and Aravan, kind of like nudge them on their shoulders, show them my little, like, I'll activate the knife again, put it back, have a smile on my face. And I'll put my hands on both of their shoulders and go, now you two can call me you two can call me Henri. I'll pat you all both on the back and keep going.
Right then, I guess we'll just settle in and find ways to pass the time.
I mean, you can always take care of my plants, and the fields always need plowing. I got some seeds in my room and in storage.
And if you want, I'm gonna reach into my rucksack and pull out a book. You don't happen to read Infernal, do you?
I do. As Eldrin kind of pulls up.
Well, Aldrin, here's The Bard Devil and the Beauty. I think you might like it, and I'll give him a wink.
All my years, I still have not read this one. Well, gather around, children. It's time for story time.
Henri
I
has
just get like
tear in
the
his eye.
goofiest grin because I just gave him like an infernal like smut novel. And that's not all the Barb Devil did.
Damn.
All right. Any preparations anybody would like to make before making your journey to the city again?
I'm just gonna keep my mage armor on. Ooh.
Got it.
Other than equipping my armors and whatnot and giving out what I can for everyone. Oh, shape water.
Okay, so my armor class is effectively 16 now,
Ooh.
for all intents and purposes.
Oh, I gotta do my hands.
Does anybody have an extra weapon that we can give Hero?
I mean,
Do we have anything that we found?
so I would say like in there, if anything, you probably find like basic gear, maybe like a bow or a crossbow, hand crossbow, something very basic. But most of them are destroyed, if anything. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, most things we picked up in like that last dungeon was just bows and crossbow stuff.
We just need to get a big old metal gauntlet for Hero. A powered fist. Oh, you guys can
Yeah,
make
as
him a
far
powered
as-
fist. There you go.
As far as I know,
I was
Hero
thinking about it.
likes
Just didn't know what to call it.
to use its fists. Use their
Okay.
fists.
I'm thinking like so many things right now. You can make him get like a little rocket fist. No rocket punch for distance.
Aha! Rock it fist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lucas, that's your job.
Yeah. Come on, Lucas.
Lucas is falling asleep, so.
Yeah, right. He's
Okay. I had an idea. Hang on. I sent it to someone, but I didn't know how you guys would feel about it.
Oh, did
I've sent it to.
Am I the someone?
I did send it to you too, but then I worked on it more. Hang on. I wrote it down, so here you go.
Where
there you
is
go.
it, by the way?
I sent a Discord. All right, so it's pretty much trebuchet that launches rocks
my
with a
gosh.
fireball spell. It's a ruinous piece of granite, or RPG for short. And then the trebuchet is called a rocknet launcher.
Make a trebuchet that launches oily rocks with the fireball spell in. Oh, okay. It's a ruinous piece of granite. And the trebuchet's a rock launcher.
It's amazing.
That's
That was my idea. I was thinking about hooking it onto a hero's shoulder or something.
I mean, probably.
Use them as the tripod. Just kind of like, here you go.
Hey, what's happening? My headset died.
Uh-oh.
It's loud.
You're turning into a tripod. Turning into a tripod. Don't worry.
Ooh, can I move some of the moss off my shoulder and make it into a mustache? Trying to disguise myself when we go back out.
Yes.
A mustache and a crushed little cowboy hat.
the cowboy hat. Yeah.
That's amazing. I want that. I love that visual.
Doppelgangers will never recognize me now.
I love that visual.
I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Me, my little cricket, undiscernible.
Invisible.
I was about to make a joke about how my name is now Oreo, but like hero backwards, but it sounds too much like Henri.
Oreo. Oreo.
Yo.
That's perfect.
He's going from hero to vigilante.
Vigilante?
Oh.
Whew. Oh, yeah, I have to do those things. Hang on, I got features I need to figure out. Figure what kind of potions to make today. Oh, and Andrew, would you say that I have a thieves' tools kit down there as well?
Yeah.
Alrighty. I'm pretty sure I can still wear it even with the rapiers. Am I equipping them? Yeah, they equip. Nice, nice, nice. Attunement? Not attuned to nothing. Did you add them, Andrew? Or I can.
What am I adding?
Oh, thieves' tools.
Thieves' tool.
Thieves' tools. Thieves' tools. I'll put them in my backpack. Oh wow, thieves' tools don't weigh 8 pounds like the other ones do. I'll put it in my backpack.
I don't know if anybody saw the picture I sent in the chat, but this is how I imagine Hero.
Oh my god.
Exactly that. Exactly.
Another woman. We can do anything.
Is it woman?
We have facial.
Other women?
All right. So at dawn, the party leaves the peaceful town of Hardisfield, heading back to the bustling city of Arumaris. The road is lined with rolling fields and patches of forest, much like before, and the journey is filled with discussions about their recent discoveries and the looming grand festival of lights, which is now about a month away. After hours of travel, Arumaris' majestic spires come into view. And you enter in within the first set of large gates into the third ring. Continuing on, you are eventually let into the second ring as well. As there are various people coming in and out, merchants with their trades, some people who look like they're moving into the city, some who are moving out of the city. But the city streets are lively with daily activities. But you are within the second ring of Arumaris. Where are you headed from here?
You guys hear my cat? She's like headbutting my microphone, purring really loudly.
I can't, but that's cute as hell.
Are we going to the temple? To the college? Or are we going to the inn?
I mean, we could stop by the inn real quick. Just to see if he's there still. And then, I suppose, I would
Maybe
say...
establish rooms for the night and make it our base?
I don't know if that's a smart idea. I feel
And
like
where else can we do it?
that's true. Maybe with that we should keep watch just in case.
I mean,
Agreed.
we have 9 people in this one building. I'm sure it'd be possible.
Right. But my first thing, I would say talk to Professor Shadowquill, because he might be the most trustworthy out of everyone.
Sorry, guys, I'm getting something to drink. Off the dry.
No, wait, I had to go grab water too. With the voice is it's hard to keep the whole time. Goes in and out. And then I would suggest maybe stopping by the jail and see if Ogren's there. Evil Ogren. Ogren 2.
Well, let's go see if he's at the inn first.
All right.
So as a note for that you guys can be understanding of where things are located, the Scholars Library is in the second ring. That is Professor Shadowquill's library.
Mm-hmm.
The Bronze Griffin Tavern and the Temple District are within the first ring.
Oh, okay. Well, we're in the second ring, right? So we'll go see the professor.
Yeah.
Is anybody watching us?
Yeah, I would also like to make a perception check if just watch people. Oh, I do want to ask, was the hood and cloak implemented into the armor or no?
If they were part of it, yes.
They were separate, but if you wish to.
If you wish to, yes.
Okay. I will. I'll say yes,
Okay.
but not the mask. Actually, the mask you probably didn't even see the mask.
No.
There's a reason for that. Ooh. All right, sorry. I'm actually kind of slightly falling asleep a little bit.
Okay.
It's just been a long day. Okay.
So we're headed to the Grand Library.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
Yeah. And we wanted to see if anybody was watching us.
I'll put my hood up.
Perception check.
Where's my stuff at?
Perception.
Excuse me.
I'll request the roll.
Thank you.
Oh.
And I did say guidance.
Did you really?
Yep.
Oh, sha.
He's up here, maybe. Sorry.
Drink a lot of water.
Yeah, I've got a liter bottle in my hand filled with water.
Nice. I just grabbed a little.
Wait, am I
The
rolling?
perception check is in the chat. If you're looking for someone, you roll with advantage.
I don't.
No, I just hit the roll button.
I did too.
I only have calculus and divinoses.
Oh, I rolled beforehand. It was just 12
The
for
12?
me. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean I can roll it again if you want.
No, it's fine.
Public roll. I'm clicking on it. It's not doing anything. Roll it for me.
Oh.
+4.
Okay.
Wow. Oh yeah. You guys got really good perception.
Walking throughout the interior of the city, keeping an eye out. No shady figures on rooftops or in alleyways looking your direction.
Oh.
But you continue along your way to the Grand Library. Inside, again, you see a older-looking place filled with dusty tomes and scrolls as you enter in. Same familiar scribe working the front desk, who kind of peers up from his ledger. Oh, you guys are back. Luckily, Professor Shadowquill told me about you and our misunderstanding. So I guess it's my pleasure to welcome you back to the Grand Library.
Well, thank you.
Is there something I can do for you today?
Is the professor in?
Not at the moment. He's typically here on Thursdays and Fridays. And typically he'd be still found at the temple.
I'm gonna attempt to message Professor Thaddeus if he's here. Just reaching out. I'm gonna send a message to say hello. You can respond to this message. Well, then I guess off to the Temple District. Thank you for your time.
Alright, you guys leave the Grand Library and eventually hop on a boat towards the inner ring of the city.
Nice.
And we're headed to the Temple District.
Yeah, because we're Oh wait, were we going to the temple?
So the Temple District is over here, and the Bronze Griffin is right here.
Hang on, I had my character sheet. Oh, can you show it again one more time?
Temple. Bronze Griffin.
Gotcha. Do y'all want me to go inside real quick since I got my hood and new outfit?
I got my disguise too.
That is true.
Go on in, see if he's there.
Yeah, I'll just peek in real quick, hero. No. I'll go ahead and I'll put the I still have the hood up, and I'll just kind of walk in, look around.
And open the door and hear a ting ting from a bell above. You hear, "Welcome in!" from like all of the staff at this simultaneously.
I'm just kind
Looking
of
around, there's a couple of patrons sitting enjoying some early lunch.
alrighty. I'll go up and I'll sit up at the. Is there like a bar?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. I'll sit up by the bar and I'll ask him. Is Olgrim back by chance?
As far as I know, he's still detained.
All right. You got anything that's quick to go?
We got some stuff that might not be as warm as freshly prepared.
That's right. You got any bread rolls?
Yes.
Gotcha. I'll just take one of those and you can count it as one of my meals. So I'll look up at her or them and I'll be like, so that they recognize me.
Oh, sorry, sir. Are you all right?
I'm just hungry, yeah. I appreciate it. Just coming in for a snack.
Oh, all right. So I'll just get you those rolls really quickly.
Thank
Kind
you.
of comes and brings two out, kind of wrapped in parchment.
Thank you kindly.
Have a great day.
You as well. I'll go grab those and just head back out. Anyone hungry? Ogren's not there, by the way. He's, as far as they know, he's still in the jail.
Okay, well that's definitely a plus. So I think it'd be safe to say that we can stay here at night.
Right. Alrighty. I guess the next one we kind of go to is the temple and try to see about Neve's friend. Yeah, I mean, if that's all right with you, Neve.
Sure. I'm falling asleep.
No, all good. I think it's been a very tiring day.
All right. We can leave here with going to the Temple District and gathering more information.
Yeah, that way I can
Cool.
actually, I'll look through all this in the morning tomorrow and write my better notes. But Andrew, amazing job, and hell yeah, I did not know that your character Steve was a, what do you call it?
Calistar?
Calistar. I was actually thinking about that for Blue for the longest time because I was like, man, that wouldn't that be cool if like he found like a whatever or like a spirit to come help him when he was dying and stuff and all that cool stuff. But I was like, nah, I want to be a skeleton.
Yeah, I think this dick ain't gonna do shit for me. I'm a free ride.
That's cool. I
It's
definitely want to
the
know
reason
more
that
about
you're
that.
able to invent shit.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
Oh,
yeah.
That's cool. Hell yeah. And yeah, I was worried for that the first session. I was like, oh shit, the Ivory Brotherhood already? I have to reveal all that already? But no, yeah, I think I kept it under wraps pretty well for a bit. But yeah, I thought it was interesting. I like playing a character like this where it's like had previous stuff and you know all that cool stuff.
Yeah, I think our friends still have shit to bring out. They just haven't brought it out yet.
Yeah, I'm still expecting Calcus to be the doppelganger. I'll figure it out. I'll figure him out.
He becomes evil again.
No, oh god, fucking another. Fuck, what was his name?
Alright. We'll let everybody get to sleep.
Yeah.
Thanks for nothing. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know.
sorry, what's the name of the BBEG?
What'd you say?
Got him.
His name is Joe DnD.
Joe D&D's nuts.
John DnD. Sorry, John DnD.
No, the BBEG is a mind goblin.
Oh, it's very true. Very true. Damn. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. And everyone, thank you for watching. Whoever came into the stream, it was fun. I just tired.
Wait, Dom, before you close out the stream, Dom.
Yeah.
Why the chicken cross the road?
Why?
Just because.
Have a good night.
Have a good night,
night,
guys.
all.
Stay safe. Bye bye.
Oh,